Today we will be making something that I wanted to make for such a long time. Even since last year we were planning to make it, but plans got in the way and we never got to make it. But today I will be making it with a little fun twist. Admittedly, I am more of a K-pop more than a K-drama fan, but there are some nice looking K-dramas that I would want to watch. Today we'll be making the 6 flavored pizza from It's Okay Not to Be Okay. Each slice has a different flavor, but today we won't be doing the exact flavors in the show because it's a bit hard to kind of formulate those flavors. So today we'll just be making Hawaiian pizza, ham, pepperoni, cheese, and bacon. What am I missing? Oh, and kind of like my own twist on supreme pizza. We love pizza, so this is the perfect video to make. I have actually made pizza rolls in the past, and you can find that up here. Today we'll be making a no knead and no rice pizza dough, so this is fast to make, and I'm so excited to share with you guys the recipe. If you want to follow along, you can check out the full recipe down below. The first step to making our pizza is pour in yeast and sugar into warm water. And then just let that sit there for around 5 minutes. You want to use warm water and not cold or hot water because hot water will just melt our yeast and it won't activate. And cold water will just keep our yeast as those little molecules and it won't make the yeast rise either. Now I'm going to take our flour, aka our only dry ingredient, putting that into a bowl. There was already salt in it, and now I'm just gonna mix that up. Now I'm just gonna wait for our yeast and sugar mixture to foam up for 5 minutes, and then we'll see. It looks so cool watching it. And let me tell you, this studio kitchen smells so good. I can smell all of that. I can smell the onion, I can smell the bell pepper, like all of these flavors like combined, like I'm so excited. If you have any good K-drama suggestions, you can leave them down below and I might watch them. Now that our yeast mixture is foamed up, I'm going to pour it into our dry flour mixture and then mix that together. Oh. Fun fact, the pizza place in It's Okay to Not Be Okay is actually a real pizza place in Korea. It was also featured on another famous K-drama, which is Hotel de Luna, and the pizza place name is Pizza Alvolo. Their pizza looks so good. Now I'm removing my rings and I'm just gonna go in with my hands and knead that all together. Once again, this dough is no rise, that's why I'm using instant yeast. You can totally use active dry yeast, but you're gonna need to let it sit for around 2 hours or so. You don't want to over mix it, but you don't want to under mix it, where it's still like super floury and stuff. If it's too dry, of course it always depends on like your environment, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, sometimes it depends on that. So I suggest you just have like a little bit of water off to the side or oil. If it gets dry, you can add in water, but if it gets too wet, you can also add in more flour. This dough seems a bit dry, so I'm just gonna add in a bit of oil. Don't worry, this won't affect the quality of our dough. This has 3.5 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 1.5 cups of warm water. Now we are going to take this ball and chop it into 2. Now that I have taken these balls and chopped it into 2, I'm going to set one aside. I'm going to take our pan and dust our pan with flour. And then take one, and then I'm going to place our dough down and kind of start stretching it out. Don't worry if it's a bit tough at first, it will slowly become more malleable. I'm pretty sure dough is dry because currently it's very humid inside, even if it's cold outside. So yeah, the dough looks a bit wonky. Now we are going to assemble our pizza. I'm going to first take pizza sauce. I added in parsley, thyme, and cumin into this, and pepper into this, so that it's more flavorful. And I didn't add salt. It is already flavorful enough, and we added salt into our dough. And we're also gonna add cheese and a bunch of other stuff, so it's gonna be too flavorful. I'm just using the wooden spoon to spread it. I'm not much of a big fan of crust, so I'm not gonna leave too much space for crust. I'm gonna add in a bit more sauce on the sides, just so that it's not so bare. And then we are going to finally add in our cheese. You can never have too much cheese, and like there's this big dome of cheese in this bowl, so let's just say I love cheese. Okay, make that a montage. Now I'm going to finally put on our toppings. I'm going to first take the bacon and I'm going to separate it into one side of the pizza, just like one slice. Remember, we are making 6 flavors, so we need to have like a little tiny space for each one. And now I'm going to take ham and then place that right next to it. I'm just gonna cover it all with that ham. By the way, I have already preheated the oven to a very high heat because normally pizza is cooked in a hot stone oven, but we don't have a hot stone oven, of course. So I just put the oven to the highest heat as I possibly can. Now I'm adding on pineapple. Controversial topic. Do pineapples belong on pizza? I know many people who think pizza belongs on pineapple. Pineapple belongs on pizza, and in my opinion, I don't hate it. But it wouldn't be my first thought to order Hawaiian or something. But like if it's served on the table, I'll eat it. But like it wouldn't be my first choice. Now I have placed on shrimp, and then I'm going to take my favorite flavor, pepperoni. I'm just gonna cover the entire pizza with pepperoni. No joke, I love pepperoni. Pepperoni is elite pizza flavor. And then I'm going to take the ham first, because we are going to make a meat lover's side of the pizza, and spread all that ham around. Then I'm also gonna take bacon. I'm going to take hot dogs. And I'm going to take onions. You can totally customize the pizza to your liking, but I'm just doing these flavors because they are really fast and simple to make. Wow, this one's loaded. One tip, if you want your dough to be a little less dry, you can totally just like let it sit for around 5 minutes. Okay, now I'm going to put this in the oven to bake. We are ready to roll. Our pizza is finally done, and I am so excited to try it out. This is the supreme, this is the plain cheese, this is the pepperoni, this is the shrimp, this is the bacon, and this is the Hawaiian, and I am so excited to try it out. I'm going to take a slice of the classic pepperoni and I'm going to take a bite. Okay, cheers! Oh, wow. Wow, okay. My lips are so cheesy. Wow, that's so crunchy. And the texture of that pepperoni is amazing. Flavor of that tomato sauce mixed so well with the cheese and the pepperoni, and the texture of that dough is amazing. It's cooked so perfectly. Now I actually want to try out the shrimp flavor. I really want to take a bite of it. I'm pretty sure the biggest slice out of the bunch. Okay. Okay. That's really good. Okay. It might seem really hard to make, but it's actually super simple. And the fact that you don't need to rise the dough for like an hour or something, like makes it so much better. And like I highly recommend you guys to try this dough recipe out because the flavor of the dough is amazing. And if you want to watch this series, I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. And don't forget the title is It's Okay to Not Be Okay. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video to your friends and family, and comment down below what you think I should make next, and I will try to make it happen. And follow me on my Instagram and Facebook pages at homemadebyfranz, and you can also follow me on my personal Instagram at franzy.xe. Okay, anyways, thank you all for watching. Don't forget, happiness starts in the kitchen. Be positive, share love. Thank you for watching Luscious Days, Homemade by Franz. I love you all, and I'll see you on my next video. See you later. Bye!